Amy, you are like my superstar client. I love your story, and I tell everybody about it. I'm like, she overcame so much.
You came at a godsend time. I was researching, and then finding you was just like,
oh. So, Amy, how long had you been wanting to be a mother?
Grew up, knew I wanted to be a mom. Instincts were strong. Hubby and I are high school sweethearts, so we had to wait a bit. Got married, and I suppose within, I want to say 2 years of getting married, we wanted to start having kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so what all were you diagnosed?
Been battling with endometriosis since I was a teen, which turned into adenomyosis, and then late teens, early 20s, polycystic ovarian syndrome. And then the most recent diagnosis was blocked fallopian tubes. But that I wasn't aware of until we were actively trying to fall pregnant. And that was the December of 2017. I was in a lot of pain, and my gynae sent me for one of those, I can never remember if it's the HCG or the HSG, and it was excruciating. And yeah, when we did the test, it was clear as day, blocked fallopian tubes with Hydrosalpinx. So that's the culmination of the diagnosis.
Wow, that is so much. And so how did you feel when you first received this diagnosis of your blocked fallopian tubes with the Hydrosalpinx and you can get pregnant naturally?
Oh, it was quite a shock. I mean, I had always had my egg reserve and my eggs counted and checked. You don't really think of the tubes very often. You're like, oh, I've got eggs, my eggs are good. Oh, I've got a good uterus, it's fine. Scarring, but it's okay. They can burn that out or scrape it out. To be honest, the tubes were not really something I was concerned about. And that was right at the end of December 2017. And my gynae at that point was like, you're not going to be able to fall pregnant naturally. So we were gutted. He told us to start saving for IVF. We got a second opinion. That gynae also said you need to do IVF. We were a young couple at the time. We could never have afforded that procedure, or at least not for a long while.
And so how did you come across the Fallopian Tube Formula then?
I love to research. I love to figure things out. I just went onto the internet. I went onto Facebook. I came across your Facebook page. I was like, this has got to be something. This has got to be something. And yeah, that just gave me so much hope. And I thought, I've got to do this. It's just sat with me, and I was like, I'm going to try all of this. Things I haven't heard of, formulas I haven't heard of, serapeptase that I hadn't heard of, but it just resonated. It sat right, and it just felt right.
So once you started taking the supplements and following all of my recommendations and stuff in the Fallopian Tube Formula System, how long did it take for you to unblock your fallopian tubes and resolve any other issues that you had?
Literally 3 months.
2 months? Okay. Awesome. So did you just fall pregnant, or did you go back for another HSG?
Yeah. No, I didn't go back for and I was definitely not going to go back for another one. It was so painful. You'd recommended the whole protocol. I had added in some castor oil packs. I had changed my diet, eliminated anything processed or preserved or boxed. I took out all the fragrances from my home, so cleaning materials, candles, perfumes, all those kind of things. I was going all out. So I went all out. And yeah, the protocol was not hard, but I thought, okay, in fact, if I'm not mistaken, I bought like 6 months worth because I thought, oh, this is going to take a while. And that was in the December we got the diagnosis. By the end of March, I was pregnant.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I rocked up to my gynae's office, and he was flabbergasted. He was shocked. He could not believe me. And he said, you need to actually bring me what you've done because I can't believe you. And I had to end up taking everything to him. And I said, this is what I did.
Wow. So you took the supplements and,
I took it all. Because he didn't believe me. He was like, I cannot believe you did this naturally. I said, I told you I would, and showed him everything that I'd done. I mean, still skeptical. He was still like...
But yeah, that is amazing. At least he was curious. I'm excited about that.
He was a little bit curious. I think because he was so shocked.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we had, not just him, but another specialist had also said, guys, this is not looking good. Like, stage 4 endometriosis, quite bad adenomyosis. I had battled with painful periods my whole life. The polycystic ovarian syndrome and this, they were like, just start saving. Just start saving, you're going to have to do IVF. So they were both flawed.
You overcame so much, and I'm so grateful that, you
I'm
know.
so grateful I came across you and your protocol. Honestly, I had no hope until then. Everyone spoke about surgery. It was always surgical, some sort of procedures, or it was surrogacy, or it was IVF. Nobody speaks about the homeopathic, the natural, that your body can actually, is what actually got me onto your body can heal itself. Your body knows what it needs to do, you just need the right supplements.
So how did you feel when you got pregnant? How did that feel?
I took so many pregnancy tests. It was unreal. It was unreal. I knew I was pregnant before I took the test. So I heard God basically speaking in my ear, "You're pregnant." Didn't quite believe it, but then my body felt different. I just felt pregnant. And then I bought a few boxes of pregnancy tests. In fact, I bought one, took the test, couldn't believe it, bought more, and it was surreal.
Wow. And so how did your husband respond? Was he just so excited too?
He was ecstatic, but he was also absolutely floored. He couldn't believe that I was actually pregnant.
Wow.
We were anticipating and saving to do IVF. So it's not what we wanted to do, but we had already started putting money away. It was our plan of action. It was that's what we need to get towards.
Wow. Yeah. That's amazing. Okay, and then so you had your beautiful baby boy, right?
Yes.
And then what, about 2 years later you had?
2 years later we decided we were going to start trying once he was 2, or just after. And we kind of, a few months after he was 2, we thought it would take a while. I'm very familiar with secondary infertility and friends that have had it, so we kind of expected that would be us. And not even 2 months later, I was pregnant again with twins.
Oh my gosh, wow. I know. And the sweetest, most beautiful baby girl twins. Oh my gosh,
so sassy, so gorgeous, so wonderful.
And they're identical, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And so how old are they all now?
So the girls are 3 and big brother 6.
Wow. That is just awesome. So you were one of my first clients too. I just had Sheena the other day, and she was...
Yes.
Her oldest baby is 5.
I remember us all on the Facebook group chatting and sharing, and you got this and we've got this and we can do this. Yeah, it was lovely. It was such a beautiful, even though it was so hard, it was such a beautiful time. It was finding women in the same community, going through the same things, going through the same hardships, being told the same no's, and all of us striving for that. We will do it. We can do it.
Did you find the system easy to follow and implement, and would you recommend the Fallopian Tube Formula System and supplements to other women who have blocked tubes or other fertility issues like you have?
100,000%. 100,000%. I would definitely recommend. The hardest part was getting it to South Africa. So it wasn't hard to follow. It wasn't hard to understand. It was super easy to do. But yeah, the hardest part was getting it here. But that even that, it wasn't even devastating.
Right.
It was just harder than normal.
You had the one big order, right? That's all you need.
I was anticipating a few, but yeah, I ordered enough for 6 months, and we only used 3.
And that was so smart, honestly, because then you only have to pay shipping one time. You just get it all at one time, and you're good to go. And you only needed 3 of them, so.
Yep.
This is so awesome. Okay, well, thank you so much, Amy. This has been just wonderful. And I am so appreciative of you for doing this and sharing your story, because just so many women are still stuck, and they need your voice. So it's really appreciated.
Well, they can do it, and you are just a pillar for everyone in the community. And I've said it to you a few times. You're a mom to many via all of us. Oh. All of our babies are basically your babies too.
Oh, I appreciate that so much, Amy. Gosh, I know my other client Liza said the other day that I'm the FTF godmother.
Yeah, definitely you are. That's you. That is a beautiful name. We wouldn't have done it without you. Honestly, I wouldn't have known what to do. There's no other resources. I felt very alone, very isolated. Yeah, I didn't know what to do. And you just had it all in a little package.
If you know someone who wants to have a baby but is having a hard time getting pregnant, maybe I can help. Go to ftfsystem.com. I've helped hundreds of women. Maybe I can help you too.